Of the two data mappers, one is the turbo action and other one is the extract action. If ID has an empty string, this function will return a false, or if we are not passing. Hello everyone, in this video we will see how to execute a data mapper in an IP based on multiple conditions in the Omnistudio standard designer. Here we have an IP that includes two data mappers and one response action. Of the two data mappers, one is the turbo action and other one is the extract action. We want to execute this extract action data mapper only if certain conditions are met. Here in our example, the condition requirements for executing this data mapper are: the role value should be admin or sales and the ID value should not be null or blank. Both role and ID values are received as input to the IP. To add the conditional formula, go to the details section of the data mapper. Here in the input box for the execute conditional formula, we can define our logic. Here how we structure the conditional logic. So the role should be admin or sales. So we put the role condition, role equal to admin value or role equal to sale value. We use the OR operator between them because role value can be admin or sale. Our another condition is related to the ID. So the ID should not be null or blank. So we use the is not blank function which check whether the ID has value. If ID has an empty string, this function will return a false. Or if we are not passing an ID key as input to the IP, then it means ID contains null value and is not blank, function will return a false. We combine the two conditions, one is related to ID and another is related to the sales, by using the AND operator, as both must be true for the data mapper to execute. Let's execute and validate whether our data mappers execute by passing different input to the IP. So here we preview that. First we will pass the role value as a sales and we will also pass the ID value, and let's execute. And here you can see that our data mapper extract action is executing. Now here we will pass the admin value and that our data mapper extract action should be execute, and we executed and here it's showing the executing. Now we will pass the different value of the role apart from admin or sale, like HR. Now when we execute that one, you can see that our data mapper extract action is not executing. So here our condition is working properly. Now let's move to the ID one, and here right now we are passing the ID. What if I'm not passing any value to ID? It means that it is an empty string. So when we will execute that one, you can see that it is not executing any data mapper extract action here. So here if we pass any value of ID, it will execute the data mapper extract action. What if I'm not passing ID key here? Like I can delete this one, and now let's execute. Here you can see that our data mapper extract action is not executing. So here our all the conditions which we put in the data mapper extract action, it is working properly. That's all in this video. Thanks.